Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
If you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech, you're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast! Beast mode! My God!
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
How about them Chargers, folks? Oh, we got to do an instant reaction. Kevin and I have been sitting here all night doing a live stream for the Patreon, watching this stellar game, and wow, what a weird start to this game. Going at the end of the first quarter, what was it, 2-3?
Yeah,
or 3-5? I can't remember.
It was the weirdest feeling that whole game. Like I'm not used to like completely defensive Charger football games.
It was 100%,
and we
defense.
just owned them.
Yeah.
We didn't give them a chance, and the fact that they didn't, they got that last touchdown at the end. Mac was pissed about it.
Well, and it made sense after they mentioned it. Like the Chargers didn't give up a single offensive touchdown
in the last 9 quarters.
So
until there,
this was crazy performance. Defense was played out of their minds. I mean, getting a safety on Rodgers.
Yeah,
Khalil Mack coming in, whispering in his ear, "Hello, my name is Khalil Mack, and you just got safety."
Well, honestly, like Greg Roman, what he changed and what he did, I think it was one of his better games that he's called in terms of just keeping Justin safe, kind of really keeping the defense on their toes, and pulled it out, man. Kamani Vidal, let's go.
Had himself a game, yeah. I don't know if he was over 100 at one point, but those last few runs, he certainly lost some yardage, so I'm not sure where he ended up. But getting the tutty was great. The touchdown pass to McConkey was fantastic.
Well, it wasn't a touchdown pass. Almost. It should have been.
McConkey got a touchdown.
No, I mean the big. I thought you were talking about the big long one.
No, but I mean, like, no, McConkey had many great passes. McConkey had over 100 yards tonight, for sure. And I mean, the touchdown pass, there was like that thread the needle, and then the big one that was like
the monster
right off to the side, and he ran for an extra, 20, 30 yards. So McConkey had himself a hell of a night. And that's the thing, like you talk about for Greg Roman, like this was a game that we were very concerned with our offensive line because you're going up against the Steelers. We know their defensive line is great. What are we going to do? Like, we pick up Trevor Penning at the last second, which I don't think he sniffed the field at all tonight.
No.
He wasn't inactive, so he was definitely there on the sideline.
He was a backup guy.
He was a backup guy, and thank God nobody got hurt during that game because we saw that not only was Foster Sorrell out, but who was the other tackle? Bobby Hart was also out, and so it was just like, wait, who was going to be in our offensive line?
He basically just he clearly, I think, give him another week and give him the bye week. He's going to be the starting left tackle because Deculus is just not it. We saw that getting some shots taken at him that were just not acceptable. People on social media were not happy with him, and neither was I.
Yeah,
but I think that's just you got to give him a little time to get in there, get acclimated, not like land on Tuesday. You're playing on Sunday night. You got to give him a little bit more time. It's not like a defensive player that you can just like throw out there and just like go get ball.
Yeah,
it's a little more nuanced on offense.
Well, and like you said, this was Greg Roman had to dial up something that understood that offensive line was struggling, and so you saw a lot of chip blocks. They showed the stat there earlier that like T.J. Watt has like the most chip blocks.
You have to.
Anybody in the league right now over 100.
He's a psycho. I think he's the best rusher in the league.
Absolutely, and so it obviously dialed up a great game plan. Everybody just played great. The turnovers, man. R.J. Mickens coming in out of nowhere to get a tutty.
Yeah, the punt that we got muffed, and we got that.
The muffed punt.
I just hope we didn't use
Phillips,
all of our good luck on this one game
because
it all kind of happened in like back-to-back series. So it's like this embarrassment of riches.
Yeah.
So, but it was so awesome to be on the. Usually, we're on the other side of that shit.
Absolutely, we're trying to claw our way out.
We're finally not.
Well, and that's the thing. Is like it's so weird, dude. Like first quarters for Herbert, man. I don't know what it is, but been this season, but he's either thrown interceptions or pick sixes. Almost had one tonight with Joey Porter. Thank God he didn't.
I think he almost had two.
Yeah,
like ones that were really close that they just couldn't pull in.
But it's just weird that they seem to, at least in these past few games, have happened in the first quarter. But thank God we got out of that alive and fine. And yeah, Delshon Phillips coming in, collect the muff punt. R.J. Mickens getting the interception. Wasn't there another interception? The batted up in the air, was it Dante Jackson? Did he get the other interception? The buttered fingers.
I was screaming too loud. I wasn't paying attention.
there was, yeah.
And last but not least, Keenan Allen setting the record,
setting history for the most receptions by a Charger in their lifetime in the league. Like it's the smile on his face.
Yeah.
I could watch that for days. Everybody on the sideline celebrating him, shooting water off, giving him hugs. It was just a great feeling, and amazing that like an amazing storyline for somebody that had to leave the team for a year, and you thought that was the end. We were never going to see him again, and then the miracle of bringing him back onto the team and being able to accomplish that, get that, make that historic mark, words can't express. That's just all-time history-leading wide receiver Keenan Allen for receptions
for the Chargers. Yeah, it was a game, man. I still am a longtime Charger fan, so like as soon as the onside kick,
Keenan
my
secured
sweet
it.
Keenan took that. I was like, okay, now I can start not stressing.
Now I can celebrate.
I wonder how many seasons it's going to take for me to get out of that. Like the deep breaths and like the slight miniature hyperventilating.
I mean, we were leading.
We were up by
leading
two.
the whole game.
We were up by 2 scores.
Yeah,
and I was still hyperventilating.
yeah. No, Kevin was still just.
Yep. You can't take the 90s and the 2000 Charger fan out of me. It's just not possible.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
And hey, Kyle got to go, brought the whole what a great game for Kyle to go to.
Oh,
Bring
yeah.
his kids, his wife.
And my dad got to go with them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can't wait to hear for Tuesday his experience and what it was like.
Yeah.
And he did say it was pretty awesome that at the end, he said there was a lot more powder blue there than he thought there was going to be, so that's good.
I mean,
we
the
did show up a
broadcast
little
made
bit.
it seem like it was all Steelers fans.
They did a pan. The Steeler fans are going in early because they have nothing to really do there.
Right.
So that's when they did it. They
They're
didn't
on
really
the
cut to
tailgate.
it that much more. But he said there was a lot of powder blue there, and he was also saying at the end they just kept having cameras on Pittsburgh fans leaving, and
Everybody hurts.
I can't wait to hear Kyle's experience about what that was like, because that's one, not only prime time, but like prime time with that kind of win where you're just like ahead and defense is playing so good and there's nothing like, it wasn't like a roller coaster for us. It was just like a slow, steady takeoff.
No, I mean they got the field goal, we got the safety, and then after we got the following field goal, it was just we never gave up the lead at that point. I mean, there were some moments. I mean, Cameron Dicker doinking the freaking post, man.
I just feel bad for him because that's his second missed field goal, but everything else was golden.
Yeah, no, he was great.
He bombed like a 55-yarder.
59. He tied his all-time longest one.
Let's go.
So special teams had a little bit of a rough start, but after that rough start, because I mean, Cameron Dicker kicked one out of bounds, and then J.K. Scott kicked it out of bounds.
The only thing we lost in that game was like the first 5 minutes of the game was the special teams.
Right.
That was it. They had a huge 60-yard field goal or something stupid.
It was 59.
59.
Yeah.
So they had a bomb, and then we had a muffed kickoff and a muffed punt.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that they were up 3-2 on us.
Yeah.
That's the only lead they had. And what is it? Safeties never happened. That was awesome.
No, yes. I mean, especially for Aaron Rodgers, who we know does not want to get hit. You could see it in his eyes.
Doesn't want. He's
not a fan.
And we beat him up today.
Oh yeah,
we sacked him like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
That was a lot. We were in his face, and he was uncomfortable, and stuff was floating over wide receivers' heads because of it.
Yeah.
It was great.
I think that was the key to success, was making Aaron Rodgers uncomfortable for the entirety of that game, except for their last drive. Had 0 third down conversions.
Yeah.
Just on that final drive, they got a third down conversion, and so it's a whatever situation. It was garbage time, but obviously keeping Aaron Rodgers uncomfortable was the key to winning that game.
Yeah.
Defense played out of their minds. Turnovers, I love them.
Cam Hart did great too.
Cam Hart had a great game. I mean,
They put him one-on-one with him. He was
with
on
DK Metcalf
the whole game, and he's 6'2", so he can. It's nice to see our guy. And after a game like that, you have confidence.
Absolutely,
because they did do some double teams on him and stuff, but like when the times that were there where he was one-on-one, he handled it. So I'm
absolutely
really proud of the guys, and I'm excited for next week. We got Jacksonville.
I believe Jacksonville is next on deck,
and then a little bye week.
Then a little itty bitty bye week. So, what more can you say other than we got the win? 7-3 right now feels so good.
Yeah.
And we'll talk more with you guys on Tuesday. Obviously, we'll have Kyle, the coach Duggan, with us to give us more insight into what happened in that game. But let's just all sleep a little bit better tonight knowing that we got the win. Keenan Allen set the record. And we'll all have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
So that's going to do it for us here, folks. We'll catch you on the episode. But until then,
K love you, bye.
K love you, bye.